Asmodeus, what's going on, man? What's going on, fam? How you doing? Can you hear me? I just want to make sure my sound is good. We got CeeDee Lamb up in here. What's going on? What it do? You can hear me, right? James Raven, what's going on? Zeke fan, what's going on, y'all? DMV, what up, bro? Um, DMV, definitely chime in DMV because I know, um, we're going to be talking a little bit about, basically what the Cowboys have done so far in this off season. And, are you guys satisfied? You guys are looking forward to either getting Malik Hooker or who else you guys want? Who's on your wish list? Let me know what you guys feel. Um, what's going on, Lola? How you doing? Eastside Harold up in the building. What's your Texans doing, bro? Do I think Jerry would sign Richard Sherman? I don't think it's a matter of Jerry Jones signing Richard Sherman. I think it's Richard Sherman being willing to come to the Dallas Cowboys. Because look at it like this: Richard Sherman doesn't have an agent. Richard Sherman is his own agent, right? So he basically um, does his own contracts. So when he got signed with the San Francisco 49ers, that was all him. He didn't have an agent. He didn't have anybody dealing with his money or anything like that. It was all him. So if Richard Sherman comes to Dallas, that is on him. So that's the reason why I'm not looking at him coming to Dallas right now. We got Malik Hooker coming in this week, and we got Demonte Kazee coming in. So um, the Cowboys are definitely going to sign either one of them, either one. Jerry better not let Malik leave Dallas. Hey, Malik ain't never been to the Cowboys compound, as you could say. So I'm pretty sure when Malik Hooker comes, he gonna be like, damn, it look nice up in this jump. All right, well, I signed the contract at. What up, Craig? What's going on, bro? Rue Glock, what up, bro? Texans made some nice moves. Everything been all right besides the Watson issue. Eastside Harold, do you want to talk about that Watson issue? Because I don't understand what's going on with the Deshaun Watson situation with the girls. Like, where did all this come from? Because I'm just now hearing about like stuff like that happening. I didn't even know that even had went down. We need a veteran cornerback ASAP. Yes. Hopefully they could get one in here off the cheap. DMV, you said you want Malik Hooker? Yes, yes, Malik Hooker will be a good look. I know that Malik Hooker didn't have a great season his last year with the Colts, but again, I don't know if he was dealing with injuries or whatever situation was, but sometimes a player when they go to a new environment and new team, sometimes things get better for them, and they're like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. They tend to get better, in a new environment. You know what I mean? Because like I said, sometimes it just gets stale where you are. Sometimes they're just ready to roll. Um, we signed Hooker. Pitts at 10, looking good if he's there. Let me tell you something, DMV. We talked about that on the chat last night. Pitts, if Pitts is there, it's really hard to not get him because I told you guys before, Pitts is a generational type of tight end. And I don't think we've ever had a athletic tight end like that since Martellus Bennett. Young, black, rich, he's a target. Yeah, Eastside. But do you think that he really did any of that stuff, Eastside? Like on the real? Like, do you think that there's any truth to that? Because they're talking about they got text messages and stuff like that. So let me know what you think about that. And I absolutely heard that Joe Thomas was yeah. Well, see, that's why when I tell you the two most important signees in the offseason, I've been telling y'all outside of Dak Prescott was C.J. Goodwin and and Joe Thomas. But you let Joe Thomas go. He's now with the Texans. He signed a year contract with the Texans. So, but Joe Thomas was your guy. He was your backup linebacker. He was the guy that was there when, when either Leighton or Jalen was out, or they were messing up and they needed somebody to come in. He was solid. I really loved what he did at that backup role. You said Danny Shelton is what we need. Okay. What up, Burgundy and Gold? Appreciate you coming through here, Burgundy and Gold. How's everything? Zeke, things are all right. I'm sitting here. My grandmother's sitting here in front of me. She's holding my son. My son is asleep right now, so I thought I could sneak in a little live stream while my son is sleeping. Um, ET, does Malik Hooker and Kazi visit? Yes, yes, yes. You must have just got in because I actually just said that. Yeah, Malik Hooker and Kazi will be in either tomorrow or Tuesday. But yes, they'll be in here. Esai, you said no, he didn't. Okay, well, I hope not, man, because that's not a good situation for a black athlete to be in, man. Especially if those girls were not black, if you know what I mean. Um, Tamira, what up, Tamira? What's going on? I ain't seen you in a while. I know you busy doing your thing. Appreciate you coming in here, Tamira. Elijah, how do I feel about Keanu Neal? I think Keanu Neal is really good. Um, Outside of the injury that he had, again, injuries are inevitable. Everybody gets injured at some point in their career. It happens. You know what I mean? You can't control that. But if Keanu Neal comes in here healthy, he definitely bolsters up this defense because he can play box safety, he can play linebacker. Uh, and I'm telling you, like they're gonna play him in both positions, so it's definitely gonna benefit the Cowboys. He's a hard hitter, and go look at Falcons Nation or whatever their thing is. The Falcons fans are mad that Keanu Neal is gone. They really liked Keanu, so look at it like that. So that should tell you everything you need to know. So they finally got you a new DJ controller, new mark. Yeah, I like the new marks. The new marks are definitely good for the beginner level. Like when you're learning how to blend and mix and stuff like that, those are really good for that. But I'm a fan of the Pioneers. That's what I got, as you can see in my pictures. Hey, Grandma, my fans say, "Hey, Nana." She said, "Hey, Tamir," and everybody else. Um, we should holler at Adoree Jackson. Yeah, I like him as well, but I didn't hear anything about the Cowboys even looking at Adoree, so I really don't know about that. Yeah, I don't think if Malik Hooker comes in here, it either be him or Kazee. I don't know if there's a situation where you sign both though. I don't know if that's possible, but one of the two will definitely be signed when they come and visit. Counter opens up that draft board. Only thing I hate is it stops us from getting JOK. It doesn't. I don't think it does though. Awansu Komoa, I don't think it does. DMV, because remember these guys are on a 1 year contract. DMV. The only one that has a multi-year contract that we signed is Terrell Basham, but he's a defensive end. So outside of that, I don't think those 1 year contracts really make a difference because I still see them signing some young talent for the future because again, they're draft picks. Hey Tamir, whenever you come back up to the DMV, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'll show you some things. Um, it's all a lawsuit and money grab. I'm not gonna put that on Watson, even if he's on another team. I feel you, and like I said, I really can't speak on it, and I'm not gonna speak on it only because, or judge, I should say, because I really don't know anything about the situation. I'm not judging Watson at all. I wanted to ask you, Eastside, like on a real as a fan, like what you felt about that. But I feel that. I feel that. Um, if you believe he didn't do it, then that's cool. I really hope that he didn't, because I pray for him because that's a messy situation. And if anything comes out, and if there's any truth to that, that could be an end to his career. You know what I mean? Like that's not good at all. Um, Yeah, Tamira, I didn't think about that. The front office trying to smear his name. I did not think about that. Give me Pitts or Sewell. I think Sewell will be gone. Panay Sewell will probably be picked by the Bengals. If the Bengals are smart, they will pick Panay Sewell. I can see Slater being there. I can imagine Slater still being there, but Sewell, I'm pretty sure Sewell will not be there. Now, let's talk about the guys that we did pick up. Okay, so we got Keanu Neal. I know how most of you feel about that. We're good on that. So let me know what you guys think about Brett Urban, Terrell Basham, Carlos Watkins, and of course Ty Nasecki. Isn't Waddle a wide receiver? I don't think we would go that route, especially because we solidified our wide receiver core. If they do pick a wide receiver in this draft, it'd be probably in like the fifth round. It ain't gonna be nowhere in the front half because you need your defensive guys there. The only two offensive positions I could see them even looking at. He all right? He okay, Grandma? Yeah, he moves a lot in his sleep. The only two positions I can see they could get in the top half on offense is an offensive lineman, obviously Slater, because like I said, I don't think Panay Sewell is going to be there, or like we said, Kyle Pitts. Zeke fan, you said your favorite pick was Terrell Basham. Yes, yes, yes. I like Terrell Basham. I like what he brings to the table. You said you wouldn't take defense unless we traded back. Why is that? You don't like any of those cornerbacks or safeties up at the top of the draft? Brett Urban last season was third in stopping the run, exactly what we need. Yes, Zeke. And I was just getting ready to get into that. Now, you talk about Brett Urban. I had a shout out to the Bears fan that came into my channel. I forgot who it was. I don't remember the person's name, but they came in really good. They said that basically we're mad that he's not with the Bears anymore. The Cowboys got a good guy, and that reassured me right there about him. And doing a little research on him, just seeing how good he is in run defense and how he's a run stopper. Oh yeah, definitely. You get that guy, and you could play him between the 1 and 3 technique, and then in certain situations you could kick him out. At end whenever Gregory or D Law is not in the game, you can use him in multiple positions on the line. Like I look at him like a better Tyrone Crawford. Well, CD Lamb, and Devontae Smith is there. I look you at pick number 10. They literally have the way that this draft is going to go. A lot of them quarterbacks going to go off the board. So you could go ahead and say that they're going to have their pick at a lot of different things because you could get us to a situation where you get there where Farley, Sertan, Slater, and Pitts might be there at 10. And if you got those four there, that's going to be a hard decision to make. Ooh, boy. Will Alden Smith be back? I would have thought they would have already signed him back by now because they could have got him on a cheap deal as well because, he's a comeback player. But I don't know. Maybe with these moves they're making, maybe they don't want Alden. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't even speak on that. I would like to see Alden Smith come back. And it doesn't look like anybody's rushing out here to get him. So we'll see. Jordan Lewis needs to be better in man coverage because I watched some tape. See, there's the thing about Jordan Lewis, right? If you're speaking on last year, forget about last year, right? Because none of these players played well last year on defense. Because Mike Nolan came in here with this bullshit ass defense. First of all, he lied to them. He said at first, okay, we're going to come in here and we're going to basically we're going to play to your guys' strengths. That's what he said. But that's not what he did. He came in here and decided to want to run 3-4 stuff when we have 4-3 personnel and just did what he wanted to do. And that's the reason when Don Terry Poe and Everson Griffin came in here, it's not like that they sucked. They just did. They gave up. They didn't play. They did not. when I went back and look at film, they were not trying at all. They were like, man, fuck it, run the ball straight through me. I don't care. Now, what Terry Poe didn't realize is that messed up his ability to even probably play for another team because nobody's going to really rock with you like that after you did some stupid stuff like that. But at the end of the day, these defensive players didn't know what he was asking them to do. He was asking them to play outside of their position. He switched Jalen and Leighton Vander Esch's positions, which messed them both up. So all this y'all trying to get rid of Jalen Smith shit, like slow down on that. Understand that we've seen these guys. We've seen Jordan Lewis play better than that. We've seen Jalen play better than that. We've seen Leighton play better than that. So we already know what we can do. Let's understand that the reason why last year was an aberration is because of Mike Nolan. Okay, we are going back to a defensive scheme that these guys already know. It's similar to what Marinelli did, and I think that it's going to be a little better because I think Dan Quinn is going to bring a modernized look to it. So, and he's going to know how to utilize these players. So I just look at it in a different aspect that this defense is going to be much better. Trayvon Diggs is not going to be confused out there. He's going to know exactly what he's supposed to do. So just look at it from that standpoint. So you said with Basham here, you don't think Smith will be back? I know it sucks though, but I mean, I would like to see him come back. I really would. Yes, we got Neil. I've been talking about that. Do I want Hooker or Kazee? Shit, if we get both of them, bring both in. I know Kazee knows Quinn's defense, though. That's the thing about Kazee. And Kazee, he can get some interceptions on him, too. Malik Hooker, I don't know as much about Malik Hooker. I know that he's played well in spurts, but I know that his last season with Colts wasn't as good. I don't know what happened with that. Oh, yeah, Randy Gregory will definitely have a huge year. Oh, yeah, Mike Nolan was horrendous. He was terrible. Like, I'm so glad that we're done with that. Cowboys abroad, what's going on? Elijah, I'm glad you brought that up. We forget about how good he was in that Saints game. But again, that was when we had Marinelli. Understand that sometimes players don't play as well because they're in the wrong defense. Understand that. Yeah, it was embarrassing how they played last year. Thomas Garrett, what's going on, man? What about McCoy? I don't know. I really don't know because they ended up signing. They just signed Carlos Watkins. So I don't know if that's supposed to be the McCoy, the new McCoy, or what. I don't know. I think they're afraid to sign McCoy because of his injury history. Hooker is great, but he's been injured his entire career. And see, that's what I'm saying, KMT. And that's the reason why the Colts finally, gave up on him. Burgundy and Gold, thank you for the super chat, bro. Appreciate you. Giants looking kind of scary right now, to be honest. NFC East going to be tough this year. And that's coming from a Washington fan, guys. Shout out to you, Burgundy and Gold fan out there. Y'all check out his channel, man. He has a good channel. I know he's the enemy, but he's still good people, man. Check out Burgundy and Gold fan all day channel. But yeah, you're right about that. But see, the Giants picked up Galladay, right? Galladay got injury histories too. He has a history of injuries too, so I'm not really too much concerned with him. Remember, bro, they got our old coach up there with Jason Garrett, so they ain't gonna really do much with with Jason. But they do got a squad though. But hey, y'all got Ryan Fitzpatrick. So, and y'all have a scary defense in Washington, man. That Alabama front y'all got is off the chain. It's always going to be a hard game between y'all. I think Malik Hooker played with Zeke Elliott in college at Ohio State. Yeah, I think they did. Dory Jackson should be looked at as a speed guy. and a return man. Yeah, that's why I said they're not looking at Adoree Jackson because they got plenty of guys that can do that. Remember, we have um, uh, Kennedy coming back from when he opted out last year. John Jones, thank you for the super chat, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, this division is definitely going to be interesting this year. Yeah, it is. Robbie Radford, what's going on, man? Appreciate you, Bergen and Gold, man. I got to return the blessings to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I think if we had kept Ron last season, we would have made the playoffs. Um, the defense is pretty good with Ron as defense coordinator. Well, this is the thing. The only problem that I had with Rob Marinelli is the fact that when you blended him with Chris Richard, it didn't mesh too well. It really didn't. Both of those guys didn't work out, and I'm not really I'm not looking at that. We need a defensive tackle, cornerback, linebacker. We need a captain on defense like Dak is on the offense. Yes, I agree with that. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with Terrell Basham. I don't know because I know he was really a 3-4 guy. So I don't know if they're going to keep him on a defensive end or make him a linebacker as well. Osmotus, what's going on, man? Appreciate the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Um, you guys are awesome. Appreciate y'all. Anthony Brown is our fast DB, but everybody keeps saying he sucks. You, Lola, you said it's at the house phone. Yeah, I'm at my mom's house. The older gen still got house phones. You know that. You said, yeah, they was on a national championship team together, Ohio. Yeah, that team was awesome. What's going on, Shay? How you doing? Welcome in. Zeke been working this off season. Looks good in the show. Oh yeah, he was out there in Cancun with his family chilling too. You said your grandparents still got their dial-up phone. No, that ain't no dial-up phone. That's a regular. That's just a regular house phone. It's cordless. Y'all remember those? Y'all remember the phones that your grandmama and them back in the day used to have in the kitchen, and you'd be on the kitchen wall, and it got the little twisty dial. You got to start at 0. You got to spin the dial around. Oh, the struggle. You think Trayvon Diggs ran the 4.34 before he kept up? Anyway, Trayvon Diggs, either way, is going to be good in his second year because he's got the fact that he's got a better defensive coordinator and things are going to be more clear for him. You said Anthony Brown does suck. I think that Anthony Brown is a guy that like plays better in a certain type of defense. You understand what I'm saying? So we weren't because when Anthony Brown first got here, he wasn't bad. I think that over time, with things keep changing and them trying to move people's position and stuff like that, that's where the confusion came into. I'm not gonna say that he's terrible. You said your grandparents still got that in their kitchen. Wow, that's throwback right there. You said you forgot about AB because he plays catch up so much. Well, he fast enough to catch up, so hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Trayvon's gonna be a superstar. If they utilize him correctly, he could be really good. He could be a Pro Bowl player. He just has to learn how to when and when not to take those chances. 49ers game, week 15, Anthony Brown was good. Yeah, he's had his spurts, but and I believe that Dan Quinn get these guys where they need to be. I wanted to see what Awuzie would have been under Dan Quinn. I'm kind of upset that Awuzie is gone. I know some of you guys don't share my same sentiments, but that's fine. That's cool. But I really wanted to see what Awuzie can do with a better defensive coordinator because I feel like last year, me personally, would have done that. I'm not gonna judge any of these guys off of last year. I just refuse to do it because at the end of the day, man, last year was just crazy, man. Last season was crazy. Like you had guys on the team that didn't give a damn. Like the ones that were not the base people on this team, like Dante Poe and stuff like that. They didn't give a damn. They came in here and was like, "What the fuck is this? What kind of defense are we running? I don't agree with this. I'm a vet. I'm not doing this." So they had the mentality of like, "Fuck it." So and that's why they gone. David Smith, Keanu will be our linebacker. He's a thumper. Um, but they're gonna play him in both situations though. He's gonna be safety and linebacker. Terrell Basham was a 4-3 guy in college. They messed him up with the 3-4. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I tell you one thing. I know D-Law is happy that he's on the squad. I know that. I think this could be our future defensive captain like Dak if they use him right. I believe that. I'm gonna tell you right now, Awuzie is going to go to the Bengals, and he is going to play really well. And we are gonna watch him. We're gonna we're gonna we're gonna watch him, and we're gonna see him playing so good with them. And then we'll be like, what the hell happened? What's going on? And we'll be like, damn, we could have still had that. Oh no, ain't nobody forget about Donovan Wilson. He's still in the mix. He's actually right now, if you look at it right now, he's one of the starting safeties. But if you talk about pound for pound, I would actually rather Kazee over Malik Hooker because of Malik Hooker's injury history. You know what I mean? Because it'd be fucked up. We sign him and then all of a sudden he get injured again. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, I'm sad that the Broncos signed Fuller. I knew we weren't going to get Kyle Fuller. We weren't going to get Fuller. Come on now. We weren't. We didn't have enough money to pay him. There was no way that was going to happen. Oh, buddy? You talking about on my other channel? I'm probably gonna do the Arby's. I'm gonna do Arby's, and I'm gonna do uh, I'm gonna do some other stuff that just came out recently too. So those of you guys that don't know, I did start another channel. It's called E2 Blue Reviews, and I'm right now I'm doing some food reviews and stuff like that. But as the channel grows, I'll be doing like reviews on other stuff because I'll be going to like museums and different things and reviewing cars and stuff like that. So it'll be a whole bunch of stuff that I'll be doing with that. But slowly but surely. So um, you said Xavier Woods is gone. Well, they didn't even re-sign Woods, so technically Woods is not on the team right now because they haven't even re-signed him yet. So said try not to be rude, but it's pronounced KZ. Okay, well I didn't know. Everybody kept everybody kept saying Kazee, so I don't know. So everybody else pronounced it that way, so I pronounced it the way that I heard everybody else pronounce. KZ, Kazee, Kazi, Kamikaze, whatever the hell his last name is. Demontre. Bring his ass in here. Let's get him. Who hates that? Who you talking about, Zeke? Oh, you said, do I know Gerard Johnson, Cowboys YouTuber, but I don't watch him. It's like everything Cowboys he do hates on it. No, I don't even know who that is. I don't know who it is. I ain't never heard of. Well, I mean, the Dolphins paid Byron Jones, so he did have a decent year. He picked off Pat Mahomes. He did something. What up, Kid Mega? Your other channel, because I know Kid Mega got a bunch of different handles. Um, Well, yeah, if they do resign Xavier Woods, it'll definitely be in the backup role because I don't see him coming in and being like the guy because you don't want Xavier Woods being the guy. But I think under Dan Quinn, I think that he could be a decent backup at least. How do you? I love Wyatt. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. What are we going to do in the middle of the D, like linebacker? Well, I'm pretty sure that they're going to get actual solid linebackers in the draft. Uh, but with the signing of Keanu Neal, they're going to use him as a linebacker safety hybrid guy. So they're gonna use him in different areas. And I know y'all hate Xavier Woods. I know y'all do. No, I'm not a truck driver. So those videos that you see of my work, that's my work van. I work for a water filtration company, uh, so that's a little different. So no, I'm not a truck driver. Oh, okay, Kid Mega, I got you. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Kid Mega. Appreciate you, bro. I always support. Tell Wifey I said what's up. Rumor has it that KZ is visiting the Lions next week. Also, um, no, he's visiting the Cowboys first. He's coming to the Cowboys probably tomorrow, and then if he doesn't get a contract with the Cowboys, then he will go to the Lions. So that's pretty much how that goes. They're saying Zach Wilson is the next Pat Mahomes. I don't believe that. Yeah, Wyatt, like a Roy Williams, similar to that. Yes, David Jenkins. I remember that game. That's throwback, bro. Uh, so the NFC East. You know, they've been calling us the NFC least for years, so we'll see about that. You know, it's still the off season. Because every team is one injury away from losing. I agree, Cowboys abroad. I agree with that. Okay, she's at work. Okay, Kim Megan. Appreciate it. I know you and Mark are cool now. What about Michael Anthony Fitness? Have you guys talked? No, I haven't talked to Mike. But one thing that you'll know about me, Zeke, I'm a grown man. I don't hold grudges. I don't, it is what it is. I just like to live my life in a positive way. That's all I try to do. Um, yes, we do have two third-round picks, and I think we got two fifth rounds too. I think too. Let me go to my hold on one second because I screenshotted out all of our picks. Let me look. Um, here it is. Okay, so we have two third rounds, and we have two fourth rounds. So in the fourth round, we're picking at 115 and 138, and also in the sixth round too. Got two sixth rounds too. Um, we have 192 that we got from the Lions, and then we have our 227. And then in the seventh round, we're picking 238. So yeah, we look, we got some, we got 10 picks, y'all. First of all, four of those picks are in the top 100. So look at it like that. No doubt, it sure is. How's your son? My son is good. My son is actually right here in front of me. He's laying down sleeping. He's sleeping on my grandmother right now. So that's why I said I was trying to get the live stream in before he wakes up. What's going on, Jessica? Burgundy Gold, you said they mad at you now? Hey, don't worry about it, Burgundy Gold. It's only because you're a Washington fan. That's the only reason why. Y'all be nice to Burgundy and Gold. He good peoples, man. He good people. Yes, he has a different fan of a different team, but it's okay. He's good people. Actually, Burgundy Gold was there when all that stuff went down, so Burgundy Gold knows everything. um, we got to hit on those 3 rounds. Yes, we do. Well, first of all, you got to hit on the first. Yes, you got to hit on the first 3 because you got 2 in the third. But I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. They're gonna trade down, and they're probably gonna take one of those thirds and make it 2 seconds. I think that's what they might do. I'm just eat some beef and broccoli that I had from Chinese restaurant. I love Wyatt. Thank you for the super chat again, bro. So, with that said about the linebackers, do you think Jalen Smith is done or takes lesser role? I don't think Jalen is done. They like Jalen. Um, Understand that Jalen is going to play better in this 4-3 role because this is where that's his bread and butter. Remember, Mike Nolan changed his position. They switched him to a position that he had to play more in coverage. He's not a coverage type of guy because of his drop foot. His drop foot will never be the same again. You can't. I mean, you got to play him the way that he's meant to be played. Jalen Smith is a hybrid linebacker. You need to play him as such. I don't think that he's going to take a lesser role. I just think that they're going to use him in a different way. If you get what I'm saying. Edward Dozier, what's going on, man? Any word on addressing cornerback in free agency? If so, who would you like, Hayward or Butler? Malcolm Butler. I would like Malcolm Butler. But the only way Malcolm Butler is going to come in here is if he's able to take a 1-year cheap ass contract, 1 year, 4 mil, whatever. Um, Now they got a safety and picked up some D line. What positions we must address in the draft? Um, you're probably going to need. I mean, they can still get a safety in the draft and definitely cornerback. Definitely cornerback. They're going to need some offensive line help too as well. Get some young guys to come in here and build up. So whenever um, Zach Martin and Lyle Collins and Tyron Smith decide they want to retire, you got the next generation to come up and take their spot. Because one thing about offensive line, you want to make sure that that is superb all the time. Because we've seen what happened to the Dallas Cowboys team when you don't have an offensive line. We've seen that. As long as Jalen doesn't have to, we think we're good. Yes, yes. As long as they don't stick him in coverage like they've been playing him wrong. That's what they did. Jalen Smith is not as bad as we think he is, and I keep trying to tell people that they were using him wrong. Like the man had a drop foot issue from having nerve damage from getting injured in the bowl game, but yet you come in here and you think that that's going to be a great position for him to play. What kind of dumb shit is that? Like I don't. You don't even have to be a coach or even know a whole lot of football to even understand that. Like I don't know, Mike Nolan. I don't know. He's either stubborn or just dumb as hell. I don't know. To be honest with you, buddy, I haven't been keeping track of the basketball, man. I saw a game yesterday. Um, One team got their ass busted. I forgot what team it was, but I saw the game. I was like, ooh. I know it was Colorado that beat them though. I forgot who they were playing, but they got their ass demolished. Yes, Jalen is definitely a beast in the 4-3. I've been trying to tell people that, but they don't listen. Um, I seen a dude yesterday walking down the street. He was all duked out. He had a Duke hat on, Duke scarf, all that. Who are we looking for backup quarterback since Dalton left? That is a great question, Wyatt. I don't know. I mean, who else is out there? Knowing the Cowboys, knowing the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to go get RG3. Knowing them, because they'll be like, okay, they can give him whatever contract they want. They know he'll take it because he's looking for a team, and they know that nobody really is looking for him like that. E2, we let the go. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. We could talk about that too. Oh my God, bro. I'm a little upset. That's the one move that they made this offseason that made me scratch my head. Now I would like Mariota over RG3. I can see them bringing in Mariota. And Garrett Gilbert is there too. So I love what Garrett Gilbert brings. I think that Garrett Gilbert goes really good with this offense. I didn't say I wanted RG3. I said knowing the Joneses, they'll go get somebody like that because he's cheap. You said the Longhorns got upset in the first round? Damn. Yeah, I could definitely see Quinn using Wilson in an Earl Thomas type of role. What do I think of Caleb Farley? I think Horn is going to be picked later in the first round. I think that a team in the early 20s are probably going to get him. But are you talking about early in the draft, either Caleb Farley or Surtain? We don't know who's going to be the one to get that. Now, I know that their pro days, I think, is this weekend, or it was this weekend. It all depends on how they were graded in their pro days. Yes, it was Georgetown. Right. Colorado came in there and tore that ass to shreds. I was like, shit. But no, I do like Garrett Gilbert. I like what he brings. I wouldn't mind bringing Mariota in as a backup. I think that he's decent enough to be a backup here. 92-73. That's sad. How early would I draft a defensive tackle? Knowing the Cowboys third round. But remember, Edward, there's not that many defensive tackles in this draft, which is why you think that they're picking all these defensive linemen right now in the in free agency, because there's not many in the draft. Yeah. Every time I go back and look at that Steelers game, it pisses me off because we did get robbed. We should have won that game. And then Washington beat them the very next week because they saw how we played them and it was like, oh, we could do that and beat them. Sheldon Rankins just signed with the Jets. Yeah. I knew we weren't going to get him because he wanted too much money. Jets got money. The Jets got money to spend. And I don't know why people were talking about Zeke like Zeke ain't good. Y'all kill me with that shit. Because I'm going to tell you, any team would love to have Zeke's services right now. Any team. So at the end of the day, like, they need to cut that out. Okay, yeah. So back to what I was saying about LP. So this is the thing with LP. The controversy around that, I'm not, the politics around it is really pissing me off. I understand that, like, this team is all in on Bones, on Fossil. They love John Fossil. I like John Fossil too. I like how he takes chances. I like it. But this is the thing. You said justice for LP? This is the thing that pissed me off. Did you let him go because you didn't want him to beat Jason Witten's record of playing his 253 game streak or whatever? Did you not want him to pass Jason Witten because we know Jason Witten is going to be a future Hall of Famer? Is that why you didn't allow him to do that? Or is it that you just trust Bones Fossil so much that you want John Fossil to bring all his guys in. I don't have a problem with Fossil bringing his guys in. I like Greg the Leg Zerline. I really like the punter that we got, Nice Wander, or Niswander, however you say his name. I love him. He's been pinning teams in the 10-yard line all season long. Um, but at the same time, Kyle Fuller got signed already, Mike B, by the Broncos. But yeah, him bringing his guys in, I have no problem with that. My issue is you should have kept LP, because my whole thing is if it ain't broke, why you messing with it? You don't like Greg? Why you don't like Greg? The only issue, Greg had 1 year where he didn't kick well, and that's because he was injured. Understand, I know you guys don't understand, because do y'all understand how hard it is to kick into a field goal? Have you ever tried to kick into? Have you ever yourself tried to kick a field goal? That shit is hard. I did when we went to go tour the stadium. I couldn't do that shit. Cowboys Crump though. Cowboys Crump could be a backup kicker somewhere. He only missed one of his kicks. Cowboys Crump can actually kick field goals. Get him about 32 yards, he kicked that thing. Me, I'm a linebacker. I ain't never been a kicker. So my thing is this. Whenever a kicker has an injury, anything in the lower body, it affects the way that you kick the ball. You can't kick the ball like that. So outside of that year that Greg was injured, he's been really good kicker. So I have no issue with Greg Zerline. Y'all just got to understand that when kickers are injured, you got to get somebody else in there, because just until they get healthy, because a kicker can't kick. They need their legs, man. That's all that they have. So, and you can't make them all. I mean, ain't nobody perfect. I mean, LP Lattiser being perfect on snaps, that's just skill right there. But the only problem I have with them bringing in Jake McQuaid is this. As soon as Jake McQuaid botches a long snap, this fan base is going to go fucking banana sandwich. So look at it like that. Burgundy and Gold, you said where I'm skating at? Tonight I'm skating at out here in Laurel. They got 30 and over. It's 30 and over skate tonight. So I'm gonna skate with the old heads tonight. It's really hard to kick field goals, and I played soccer in high school. Yeah, it's not easy. That shit is not easy. That shit ain't easy. You talking about trying to kick 50 yards, and don't let that wind be blown. Shit. The only kicks that Greg missed with the Cowboys was because it was windy as fuck. Think about that. He way better than some goddamn Brett Maher. Shit, Brett Maher is farsighted. He could kick goddamn 70 yards, but you miss a 20-yarder? It's like right there, motherfucker. That's like missing a layup. How you do that? Ben DiNucci has to be released. I don't want him taking the right spot. This is the thing about Ben DiNucci, right? And I'm not gonna say he sucks yet, only because you gotta understand that the way they did him, I think, was real dirty. They should have never let him come out and play. You had a guy that's a 7th round pick that played for George Mason, and no offense to Mark Holmes, I know he went to that school. Ain't nothing wrong with George Mason. But I mean James Madison. I'm sorry, James Madison. Ain't nothing wrong with that school. It's just that it's not a D1. So because it's not a school that like he's playing like Alabama, he's not playing guys like that. So because of that, let me know next time I'll show up, because me and my son skate. Okay, Bergen and Go. Just hit me up, man. I go on a weekly basis. I go between Laurel and Lanham. So yeah, I think with that, you look at that and you're like, them bringing him in and playing that off season, not having preseason games, so he never got a chance to play a live game. He didn't get a lot of reps in practice, because you're talking about Dak Prescott getting reps and Andy Dalton getting reps and Danucci ain't had no camp. Right. He basically didn't have a camp. He didn't have an opportunity to do anything. So you're telling me a guy just coming straight from James Madison, coming into the NFL, not getting any snaps with the NFL team, not having any type of rapport with the guys that you're throwing the ball to. So he don't even know how these guys, because again, when you're a quarterback, you have to understand your receiver. It ain't just coming in just playing well. You got to know how far your receiver runs and the type of velocity to throw the ball to get it to that person. If you have a tall receiver you're throwing the ball to, okay, I could back shoulder throw it to him. If you're throwing it to a short receiver, you got to throw it kind of low, like how we used to do with Cole Beasley. So you got to know your guys. So if you don't know your guys, you're gonna go out there and be fucked up. So of course he goes out there, plays the game, not knowing none of this, and he goes out there and looks like shit. That was the Dallas Cowboys front office fault. They should have not allowed him to play. They should have just kept Garrett Gilbert in the whole time because he's a veteran. He's played with other teams. He knows how to play in the NFL. Ben DiNucci didn't. That's the reason why I'm not giving Ben DiNucci a hard time right now. He needs to develop as an NFL type of quarterback. So that's just how I feel about that. And I need you guys to look at it like that as well. DiNucci's interview with Skywalker still was great, crazy. He had no reps and with the first stringers at all. That's what I'm saying, Stevie Mac. People don't understand that. They just think that, oh, well, he's on the team. He should know what to do. No, it doesn't work like that. What up, E2? Glad to see you still doing your thing. Man, I've been here, man. I just trying to get my life back together. I had a lot of, issues in my personal life. Y'all know. So I'm just, trying to get back straight with everything. And, COVID messed a lot of stuff up financially too. So I'm just on that. I'm on that train to be successful again. I'm trying to build back up. I miss the Dan Bailey days when you could grab a cold one out the fridge because the field goal was already made. I'm telling you, bro. You look, Cowboys abroad. You ain't never lie. That's straight facts right there. We gave up on Dan Bailey too early, in my opinion. Again, he was injured. You hurt your groin muscle. Your groin muscle is right here in between your jump. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that you can't? Do you know how they kick? They legs be way up here. You can't kick with a groin injury. You can't. So I don't know. I just feel like they gave up on him too fast. It is what it is. Oh, that's right. We didn't have Gilbert. He came a little later, but that's cool. We still had they could have played Cooper Rush. Oh, what up? What up, Frat? What up? Go mob, bro. That's right. The COVID protocol. He couldn't play because he wasn't there long enough. I got you. But I mean, they still had Cooper Rush though. Wasn't he on the team at the time? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Last year was a blur to me. Like I kind of just put last year in the back of my mind. Dan Bailey was definitely automatic. And then when he went to the Vikings, he played good for them too. So I mean, it is what it is. When he got back healthy again. E2, who we drafted at 10? Slater, cornerback, or trade back? I don't want to trade back. Go ahead and get that. The reason why I don't want to trade back is because you already got two number threes, right? So you can trade one of those number 3 round picks, come back down into the second, and get another. You could get another second round pick to add with your first one, so then you have 2 second round picks. So then you could get what you need there. But in the first round, though, it depends on who's there. If Slater's there, get him. If Kyle Pitts is there, get him. If Surtain is there, get him. It just depends on who's there at 10. I'm gonna be sitting here probably eating some Hooter wings, watching the draft, live streaming, and probably drop a wing out my hand because I'm trying to figure out what the hell they just did at number 10. Because when they got CeeDee Lamb, I was sitting there like, ooh, get him. Ooh, get him. Ooh, get him. When they picked CeeDee Lamb, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. How you doing, Jessica? Worldwide Traveler, what up, bro? Garrett Gilbert proved that the Steelers were frauds. We knew that. We knew that. They were the worst undefeated team ever, in my opinion, at the time. I think Cooper Rush was on the practice squad. Was he? They still could have brought his ass up because he has game experience. But you decide to play a guy that didn't have any NFL experience at all? Come on now. Was he still with the Giants? I see. That's why I said last year was just so crazy. Dak Gilbert and Danucci. I think they might get another quarterback. Um, I think they're waiting for the end of free agency. Once everybody to settle with their teams, and if there's a quarterback still out there, if Mariota is still in there, they'll probably sign Mariota for a year. Why not? Get him, give him $2 million and get him on his way. I don't want Horn over Sertain. I think that Horn is he's actually rated to be a late first round pick. I think the Sertan is a little better than Horn. I think Horn gets so much credit because his daddy played in the league, because he's legacy. I'm not taking anything from Horn. Horn is good too. JC Horn is good. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think that he's better than Sertan. What's the future with Gallup after the season? So this is the thing about the whole Michael Gallup thing. Yeah, I saw that, John. We weren't getting Sheldon rankings anyway, John. Let's be honest with you. We didn't have that much money. Jets got the money to pay him. So this is the thing. This is my issue with the whole Gallup thing, and I'm tired of people keep saying, "Oh well, we should go ahead and trade Gallup." What the fuck do you want to trade Gallup for? Do you know that Gallup is that guy that gets that long ball whenever Amari Cooper disappears, whenever CeeDee Lamb is jammed up by two defenders, whenever there's nobody else open, that long ball always goes to Gallup, and he's always going to catch that ball. To be honest with you, if you're talking about longevity, Gallup is probably more makes more sense to be on this team rather than Amari Cooper. I love Amari Cooper and everything that he's done for us, but he's got foot issues. He's got that gout. He got that goddamn fasciitis, turf toe, whatever the fuck. There's always something going on with Amari's foot. So I think that once Amari's Cooper's, that's the reason why they didn't touch his money. If you notice, they did not restructure his contract, and it's a reason why they didn't restructure the contract. Because what they could do is they can go ahead and release him whenever all his guaranteed money is up, and be like, you know what? Thank you, Amari Cooper, for all that you've done for us. Thank you for your services. We're going to move on, and then they could re-sign Gallup, because I don't think that Gallup is going to garnish a whole bunch of money because he wants to be here. And Dak Prescott, more than anything, wants Gallup to be here. So you can pretty much for damn sure understand that Gallup could quite possibly get his second contract with the Dallas Cowboys. That's how I feel. You said the Giants loading up. I'm whatever. Ain't nobody thinking about no Giants. Yes, Coop can be released after the season. But I don't necessarily want him to go. I think that what Cooper does is people respect Coop, right? They know that he's a very good route runner. So having him as your number one helps CeeDee Lamb. It helps Michael Gallup. So having all three of these guys together definitely helps. But without Cooper, though, it'll be a little more difficult for some of these guys to get open. Gallup trade. You are one Cooper injury away from starting Lamb, Cedric Wilson, and yeah, and that's the thing. Coop is more susceptible to injuries. So if anything, Coop will be gone and Michael Gallup will re-sign with the Dallas Cowboys because he has more upside at this point. Amari Cooper is not going to get better. He is who he is right now. Not a bad player. He's top 10 receiver in my opinion. One of the best route runners in this league right now. But at the end of the day, um, whenever his contract is over, is I feel like Gallup is still going to be here. I don't want to get rid of any receiver on the team either, but I'm just saying if you have to, if you had to make a choice, if one of them had to go, it's got to be Cooper. But I feel you, Zeke. I don't want to get rid of him either. I really don't want Caleb Farley. I think he's way too raw to be a pick number 10. I agree with that, especially since we need a big impact cornerback right away. That's why I said if you're going to pick any of those guys, you got to get Surtain, period. When the TV deal kicks in, we can keep all three potentially. Exactly, Stuart. Exactly. And I've been saying that. Because at the end of the day, you can't keep all of them. Because you don't have to do nothing with Cooper because he signed, and then you can still re-sign Gallup. You can do that. You just got to do the thing that makes the most sense. You know what I mean? Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to break up the monotony in your team. You don't want to break up the things that are working for you to be successful. That's what you don't want to do. I consider trading Gallup because we need more defensive balance. We have luxury at those three, plus Gallup is worth being paid with Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. But see, there's the thing. If you and I hear what you're saying. What you're saying makes a lot of sense. Cowboys abroad, but look at it from this standpoint, though. If you don't have Gallup, then what are you going to do? Because you what Gallup brings to this table when everybody else is like covered. When he gets one-on-one, he always wins his one-on-one battles. Always. So I just feel like Gallup is kind of valuable in that aspect. Yes, he would never be a number one receiver, but it is what it is. So we did make some moves, whoever you are talking about we don't have no defense. I don't even know who you are. But anyway, yeah, so clearly you're a fan of another team. So who is your team? How about that? Because, yep. But that's why, but Thomas Garrett, that's why you're seeing a lot of 1-year contracts being signed right now. Because once that TV contract comes through next year, it, these players are going to go back and double dip into free agency and be able to get a bigger contract. Nick Bolton, yes, yes, yes. Oh, John, I know how good Gallup is. That's why I'm sitting here preaching about how important it is to keep Gallup. Well, Sertan should be right there at 10. There's no need to trade anything. He should be right there. I don't think anybody's going to pick Sertan before we pick because there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, and a lot of those quarterbacks is coming off the board. So you're talking about 5, 6 picks already. So you only have a couple of more till you get to 10. So there's only Panay Sewell and there's a wide receiver I think that's going to probably get picked high. The Eagles will probably get him, and then we'll have our pick of pretty much what we want at that point: Slater, Sertan, Farley, Kyle Pitts, whatever. You might have a slew of guys that you could pick at number 10. Ain't no need to move up or down. The only way I think that I can see them moving up in the draft is taking one of the 2 third-round picks and switching that for another second-round pick and moving up. That's the only thing I can see. Who said we didn't sign a Dory Jackson? Who said anything about Dory Jackson? First of all, Dory Jackson doesn't fit with the Cowboys. He would he's not he would be a special teamer for us, and we're not going to sign him in free agency to be a special teamer. They're not going to do that. What up, Ronald? Um, what are my thoughts on Watkins? I really don't know much about Carlos Watkins. I really think that he's just another body. I think he's just a rotational guy. Now, if we're talking about Brett Urban, that motherfucker 6'7", 300 pounds, run stuffer. All right, that's what we need right there in that middle. Now Watkins, I'm gonna hold my judgment on him because I don't know much about him. Now next year you could probably draft another wide receiver, but we don't need one right now. Without Gallup, I think the combination of Wilson and Brown could cover that production. That okay, so Cowboys abroad. That's only when Dak is there. Now we know Dak has never really had any injury issues outside of that freak incident, that ankle injury, right? We know that he's a sturdy guy. So if you're gonna say that Dak is gonna be there 100%, that he won't ever get injured again, then okay, I can see that. But Gallup, he has so much rapport with Gallup too, and I think that Gallup is just too. He's just too priceless for that. Slater, Pitts, or Waddle, I'd go defense the rest of the way. I don't know if I want Waddle. If I'm gonna go there, my mine would be Slater, Pitts, or Surtain, and then figure out what you're gonna do there. Now, to be honest with you, I want Slater because I think we need that another dynamic offensive lineman. That's what I do think. Yep, but Cal Fuller would have. Too many people want Kyle Fuller, so his agent would not allow him to take peanuts from the Dallas Cowboys when he could go to a place like he did when he just got signed with the Broncos to give him more money. There's no way in hell. You said you'll take Stokes out of Georgia, okay? I think Eric Stokes is going to be available at our second round. Yeah, I think Stokes is too high for a first. I think he's slated to be a second round pick though. I don't think he's a first round guy. Um, Joseph, what's going on, Joseph? Gallup would be his beast to show. Yeah, Gallimore. Don't forget about what we already have on this team though. And remember, Tristan Hill is coming back too. So Tristan Hill showed some promise before his injury. No, Cowboys abroad. I hear you. I completely understand. No, I know you like Gallup. It's hard not to like Gallup. He's a stand up dude, man. Yeah, Brett Urban. That's a big boy right there. Yeah, because Gallup is your safety blanket. That's why he passed it to him. But Ben DiNucci did understand that Ben DiNucci didn't have a rapport with anybody. He was just trying to figure out, well, who can I pass the ball with where I can get I know I can get a pass in. But my whole thing is they're not gonna ready red. They're not gonna draft a wide receiver high. They're not gonna waste a pick on that. I know we got 10, but they're probably gonna get rid of some of those picks and trade them off. But if they do draft a wide receiver, it'll be somebody late, like fifth round, fifth, sixth round. Yeah, like I said, I don't think Gallup will want to break the bank either. He loves this team. He loves Dak Prescott, and he wants to be a part of this organization. Period. Um, if we take Slater, then you said just traded for Gabe Jackson. Oh, okay. Who? What did they give up? If we take Slater at 10, we can possibly trade back up for Horn. We could if you want to, if that's who they want. I don't know if they want Horn though. I think we should draft a decent third string running back in the late rounds. That might be possible because you don't have Jameis Olawale as a fullback anymore. Uh, Red, if we draft a receiver early, we are neglecting our other issues. Exactly. You don't need that right now. You don't need that. You could draft one next year. You could find another CeeDee Lamb type player in the draft the next year. Well, we know offense sells tickets, but it may sell tickets. But have we gone to past the damn division round? Defense win championships. Offense sell tickets, but defense wins championships. So you got to get that defense right. And I know, and I like some of the moves that they're making in this offseason to help bolster up this defense. But again, you still got to get some guys in the draft too for long term because some of these guys are on 1 year contracts, so they're just bridge players anyway. That was the reason why we did those gadget plays against Philadelphia. DiNucci wasn't ready to play that game. Exactly. And none of that gadget shit worked that he did either. Sorry, I love that scoop. There it is. That scoop. There it is. Geico commercial. I love that. Seahawks sent in the 5th round to Vegas. Okay. The Raiders trying to do something. I see. Dak just got paid too. They would take offense at 10. I bet anything that if they take offense at 10, it'll either be Slater or Kyle Pitts, and I won't be mad at either or. That's the only offensive pick I want to see. Everything else got to be different defense, unless it's later in the draft. Because the team already said that they're going majority defense. They said that. They already stated that. Both Steven and Jerry said that. But like I said, if the Kyle Pitts is there, they'll get him because they're going BPA. They're going best player available. Will I go to any games next season? Yeah, if COVID is not here. If COVID go bye-bye, then yes, you will see me. Jerry's been selling tickets with neither. Yeah, but how long can you sustain that though? Because if we keep losing every year and keep losing every year and we don't get better, you're gonna lose the fan base. I already said that you ain't seen me wearing no jerseys, have you? I ain't worn no jerseys in a while. I've just been wearing cowboy t-shirts. Now, to the credit is most of my stuff is in storage anyway, but that's a different story. There's no Watt or Ramsey in this draft, bro. There's no Watt. Yes, I agree. There might be an emerging Ramsey. You never know. Some of these guys might get better as they get into the league. But I agree with the no Watt. Ain't no Watts out there. When I looked at the defense, I think the best defensive end is Aziz, and I think he's a 2nd-round pick. Antoine Barbecue Woods, our fullback. Nah, he's still defensive tackle one tech. Do I think the Cowboys will sign Hooker? I like Hooker. The only thing I don't like about him is his injury history. So if I had the choice between Malik Hooker and Demonte KZ, I will go with KZ because KZ. I've seen his tape too. I've seen what he can do when he's on that field as well. And KZ knows Dan Quinn's system. Malik Hooker has an injury history, so if you could get both of them, sure, okay. But if only one could come, I would rather KZ over Hooker. No elite defenders in this draft. No, I agree. No elites. No. No guys that jump off the board like, oh my God. That's why I'm telling you that they probably will go with. But again, they're still going to go defense because they can build these guys up. You're not even at your peak yet coming out of college. So that's why you see guys like Dak Prescott that got picked in the 4th round have the potential to become elite. I don't think Dak's elite yet, but I think that Dak's arrow is still pointing up. If Panay Sewell slides to 10, all day. But I don't see him getting past the Bengals though. Bengals are like a team that would pick Panay Sewell. Dallas should definitely go get Malik Hooker, and then they should draft Pitts or Surtain. Yeah, it's just Hooker's injury history is the thing that's the only thing I'm worried about with him. I don't have any other beef with Hooker. I like Hooker, but that injury history. Any former first round pick too? And yeah, you lost Blake Bell. Blake Bell went back to Kansas City. Kansas City snatched him back from you. It was like we it was a two-way robbery, right? We stole Blake Bell from Kansas City last year. And Kansas City is like, oh, they catch him slipping, catch him slipping. Give me my goddamn tight end back. That's what they did. That's what Kansas City said. And they got Blake Bell back. Um, Cowboys in the 90s had a lot of rotational guys on defense. Yes, they did. And that's what you need. And that's what the Cowboys are doing again. If you look at a lot of these guys they pick, straight rotation. Because you want to make sure that every single time you rush the passer, you got fresh legs out there. Excuse me, let me paraphrase that. Um, Fresh legs that are capable of rushing the passer. All right, how about that? I think people are sleeping on Gallimore. I ain't sleeping on him. I think he's gonna be a beast. I think he's gonna be a beast. And the Mike Nolan defense didn't help nobody. They should have signed Sue. Understand that Sue is a lot of money. Cowboys ain't got that. So if Ndamukong Suh does not re-sign with the Rams, I mean, I'm sorry, not the Rams. He's not with the Rams. I mean, if he doesn't re-sign with Tampa Bay, because I think Tampa Bay probably going to use all their money up with all the moves they made in the offseason as well. If they don't re-sign uh, Ndamukong Suh, and you get closer to the end of free agency and he gets desperate and he just want to play, then maybe he'll accept a BS contract that the Cowboys will give him. But the Cowboys can't afford Sue right now, so that's the reason why he's not here. If Dan Quinn is going to give Bradley and Nye some snaps next year, all I've heard is good things about how a Nye plays. I think that Quinn sees that, and I think that he will give him an opportunity. I just feel like Bradley and Nye hasn't stepped out because he hasn't had the opportunity. Yes, KZ is a ball hawk. That's why I want KZ. KZ will intercept that ball. Having both him and Keanu Neal, some of you guys are blinded by how the Falcons didn't play well last year. I don't give a shit about that. Half these guys weren't even playing anyway. They was injured, so it don't matter. You said COVID-19 ain't going nowhere soon. Yeah, that's what they said. I remember Biden did say that if people stop being afraid to take these goddamn vaccines, the numbers were going down here in America. But Jessica, you in Texas, and your stupid ass mayor over there trying to open up 100%. That's the problem. See, here in Maryland and Virginia and DC, DMV, here in the DMV area, our governors ain't playing that shit. They opened up to 50% capacity, but we're not 100%, and we won't be 100% until it's over with. So that's why I like living here, because our governors are doing the right things. Like they're not playing around with it, and because we're in the nation's capital too. So whatever the government does, I think is pretty much what we do. So we're not doing that. Like, they laxed a little bit, because even when I go skating, if you see my skate videos on my Instagram, on my IG, I got a mask on the whole time. So you go down to Georgia, Florida, they ain't wearing no mask down there. They don't give a shit. And I don't know what it is about the South, man, but the South got to get it together. The South is the main reason why we still got COVID, I believe, because they don't want to listen. It's some states that never even closed. It's ridiculous. We can't get rid of this until people start doing the right thing. But I feel like if everybody was on one page, we can be out of this. But unfortunately, Jessica, everybody not on the same page, and everybody doesn't think the same way, and that's the problem. Draft pick order will go Pitts, Sertan, Slater. You talking about how you would pick in the first round? Because I'm about to say, you those other guys, if you pick one, them other guys ain't gonna be there by the time you pick again. Do I think the Cowboys will sign Alex Smith? Quite possibly. Either him or Mariota. Any quarterback can win the Super Bowl with the right pieces around them. Yes, KMT. Say that louder for the people in the back. Because if you got a good defense, come on now. Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Barry Church said it himself. When Barry Church left the Cowboys, he played with Jacksonville. And he played with Blake Bortles and his sorry ass. He said that when they played well with Blake Bortles, it was because of that defense. So he was just a bus driver. So you gonna tell me that all the talent that Dak Prescott has, if you don't get a good defense in here, that we can't make it? Come on now. I don't want to hear that shit. You said former first 16th overall with injury history plus affordable deal. Is that Malik Hooker you talking about? And see, that's the thing. It'd be an affordable deal, but is he going to get injured again? What is his history like? Are they doing a test on him? Are they doing a physical on him? What's going on with his injuries? You said Tampa's out of control. Yeah, well, we got to you got to be a team to stop that. You got to counter that. Man, our dumbass governor opened everything and lifted mask mandate. Got your second Pfizer right before. Yeah, y'all. Stu, you in are you in Texas too? Cause I'm telling you, man, I feel sorry for y'all in Texas, man. They fucking up out there. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. Exactly, KMT. I don't think Nick Foles is bad. Nick Foles is a systematic quarterback. He was really good with the Eagles because he worked well in that system. That's pretty much it. I believe that Malik Hooker might get signed by the Cowboys. I also believe that the Cowboys might draft an extra safety too. Yes, I agree with that. But I'm telling you, if you could get KZ, see what they can do. I'd rather get KZ though, to be honest with you. He don't have that significant injury. Because didn't Malik Hooker have like an Achilles injury or some shit like that? Uh, John, you said you had COVID. I'm glad you still here to talk about it, John. Glad you still here. Yeah, COVID ain't no joke, man. And people out here walking around like this shit is fake, man. I don't understand it. COVID is a touchy subject. You shouldn't talk about that. Look how you just stereotype people from the South. I didn't stereotype anybody. I stereotype. It's not a stereotype. It's facts, Mark. Where do you live at, Mark? Because if do you see what's going on in the South right now? They're not wearing masks. They don't give a shit. Even Ohio. I'm looking at skate videos from these states, and ain't nobody wearing masks. It's not a stereotype. This is real shit. This is real. You said Trent Dilfer. I know, right? Yeah, Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl, right? Come on now. Come on. It is not a stereotype. This is real shit that I'm talking right here. You said you locked down in Japan? Damn, bro. And see, that's what I was gonna ask how it is in other countries because, like I said, I'm not in other countries, so I don't know how they're dealing with COVID in other countries. But I know here in the United States, it's situational. It just depends on what your governor and who is over your state is regulating. And in the South, they don't believe in wearing masks. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because the politicians that down there are Trump supporters or what. Because Trump didn't take it serious, and I'm not trying to get too much in politics, but understand that he didn't care. So because he didn't care, those people that follow him don't agree with it either. So they're following what he says because he ain't taking it serious. So that's just where we at, and that's the honest to God truth. Hooker the better option if healthy. Mm, I just think that KZ is the better option because of Hooker had Achilles and a torn ACL. Oh yeah, definitely KZ then because I don't know. I got to know for sure if he's coming back from that 100%. You know what I mean? Everson Walls probably had the best rookie season of any corner I've seen. 11 innocent. Yeah, ain't nobody ain't no other corner in history had no rookie season like that. That's just ignorant. That's just ridiculous. Yes, it's open in Texas, but at least where you're at still got to wear a mask in most places. That's good, Shay. That's definitely good. I'm not really speaking too much on Texas per se. It's more of the South, like Georgia, Florida. You know what I mean? Um, those are crucial hotspots. Do I think the Cowboys would trade Gallimore? Oh, Gilmore. No, because you got to give up too much to get Gilmore. No, no, thank you. I like Gilmore. I think he's amazing. They're not giving away their assets like that. That's not gonna happen. KZ is nice, but he and Hooker are coming off Achilles, hence bringing them in for physicals and workout first. What is the thing, Stu? If they could sign both of them, I'm all with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. But if I had to choose one or the other, I would say KZ. They said Europe just experienced a huge outbreak again. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, France primarily. I saw that on TV the other day. Mark, you said you're from Alabama but live in Ohio now. So I know it from both sides. No demographic. It's no demographic that say more cases in one state than the other. It's just everywhere, bro. Despite the mandate. No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Mark. But you're talking about two states that for the most part have like they don't have mask mandates. And I know for a fact because I roller skate and I travel when I roller skate. I've skated in almost every rink on the East Coast. So, I've been down to Alabama. I got my grandmother that's sitting right here in front of me. She's from Mobile. So I know how it is in Alabama. So I trust me. I ain't no stereotype. I'm speaking from this because I know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying this just off a whim, but I hear what you're saying, Mark. I get it. It's whoever is over the states, the governors, the state representatives. It's their decision, and whatever decision they make is what they go with. But Mark, just make sure that you are wearing a mask. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure that you good. That's all that matters is that you good. Don't forget, J. Lou might be moving the safety as well. That's stupid. Stop moving these guys around. Just leave them where the hell they at. Like why are we moving guys? You know what I'm saying? You said Stephen Jones too cheap for anything. No, Gilmore is long in the tooth and plus a 1-year wonder. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, what kind of contract would you give Stephon Gilmore? And why would you trade your assets for a guy that's been in the league a long time? Like, he's a super vet. Bruh, I'll speak on Texas. Abbott is an idiot. And the damn you're infringing on my freedom anti-maskers down here kiss my ass. I feel you, Stu. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Dallas Bonilis, thank you for the super chat. Hey E2, are you and Mark cool? Hope you guys are good friends. I don't have the issue with Mark anymore. I don't know why y'all keep asking me that, but I don't have me and Mark don't have any issues. I've stated many times before that I'm over the situation that happened last year. It's going to be almost a year that it went down. So it is what it is at this point. I don't hold grudges. It is what it is. Cowboys are not going to sign Sue because Sue is too much money. It's too much money. Yeah, ain't nobody moving Lewis to no damn free safety. Because all you're going to do is you're going to prolong his skill set. That's all you're going to do. You're just prolonging bullshit. It's a mass mandate in Alabama and Ohio, but let's talk Cowboys, bro. I'm a roster, so I'm always going to be safe, my brother. I feel you. Respect, my youth. Respect. J. Lou isn't a safety. Don't move him. Exactly. Stop it. Just stop it. Just keep it where it's at. Like moving him to safety is the Cowboys got a history of like wanting to move these guys and you're stopping progress. And I got a problem with that. I got a big issue with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not with all that. You said cue the Frozen theme song. Let it go, let it go. You stupid, Stu. Oh my God. Stop moving these damn players. You saw what happened to Cheeto and moved him from safety to court. You saw with Byron Jones too, right? It's the same thing, man. It's a progress stop. Hey Mark, that's a long story that I'm not trying to get into right now because it's over with. I don't even want to talk about it no more. It's so far like in the back of my mind at this point. Um, I wish the Cowboys signed Fuller, but Fuller went to the Bronx. Yeah, but again, John Durden is just like Sheldon Rankins. You weren't going to get either one of those guys because the simple it's money. It's money. Um, what did my man what did Silver and Blue Nation call him? He called him he said he's what he call him? Something balls. What did he say? Oh my god. That was hilarious. Shout out to Snacks Harrison or Snacks Harrison, yeah, he's too old. Snacks got an attitude problem too. I feel like he would revolt here with the Cowboys. That's how I feel like. Um, Baby nuts. That's what he called him. That's what he called baby. He called him baby nuts. And when I saw his live stream, I was laughing like shit. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Silver Blue Nation. He said Stephen Baby Nuts Jones. Oh my god, he called him baby nuts. When he said that shit, I'm looking at the phone. I'm seeing the notification come up. It says Stephen Baby Nuts Jones. I damn near threw the damn phone, bro. I said I'm done with y'all. I can't do this shit no more. I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. Oh my god, call that man Baby Nuts. Um, Mark posted a video too. You said you want the boys to draft Marvin Wilson. Derek, I like Kawan Short. I do like Kawan Short. Former but you know the problem about Kawan Short is because he's a former Carolina Panthers player, and I don't think the Cowboys going for that because he played for Carolina. So um, Sean Lee may be the general, but Stephen Jones is the dollar general, baby. I hear you. He is. Yeah, Big Game James funny as shit. That man said Stephen Baby Nuts Jones. I don't know where he got that from. That was hilarious. Um, GD, thank you for the super chat. I really think Dallas needs to keep this receiving group together. Yes, address the defense via the draft, free agency, but sign Gallup and become legendary. I agree with that. But you don't have to do anything with Gallup until after next season. That's the good thing about that. So, um, hold on one second, guys. Yeah, yeah, that's my thing. I think that you're definitely going to need. Um, you're going to need these guys here, and I'm all for bringing Gallup back again. I'm all for that. Those of you that that our channel members, thank you again to all my channel members. But channel members, I do still do private live streams for my channel members. We talk about just life. We just get into it's a family here. And I told you guys how I like to run my channel. I like to keep the positivity. I don't like all that negative stuff. So I created the private live streams for the people that are like, like, because again, when we were dealing with life and with the COVID and everything, everybody has a lot of issues going on right now. I know me personally, myself, dealing with my divorce last year. It's rough for all of us. So, and I know a lot of you guys are dealing with personal situations too, whether it's the same thing that I dealt with, whether you're dealing with, people in your family that passed away from COVID, things of that nature. So we kind of just, when we go in our private live streams, we don't talk about football. We talk about life. We talk about how we're doing as people. And this is what we do in our private live stream. And everything that's talked about in the private live stream stays in the private live stream. So those of you that are channel members, thank you. And these are the things that we do. And I wanted to do this because, again, I know that mental health is a big thing, and it's huge to keep awareness to different things that are going on. Because, granted, football brings us together, but family is when we talk about real shit. And I think that it's important for us to come together and do things like that. That's why I wanted to do that. So, those of you that don't know, that's why I do the private live streams here and there. Sam, you said you're in Texas, and honestly, like 90% of us still wearing masks every day. That's good. That's good that you do. I'm good with that. Um, you think Dak Prescott was too high on his contract? No. Dak Prescott got paid. And he, again, it was the Cowboys' fault. They could have got him for cheaper if they wanted to, if they would have signed him earlier. But because they waited too long to sign him, that is the market value. And actually, if they would have waited any longer, John, they would have got to a situation where they would have had to pay him even more. Because understand, when Lamar Jackson gets his contract, when Allen from the Bills quarterback, when Allen gets paid, he's gonna garner a lot of money because they made the playoffs. Um, and of course, Cleveland's quarterback too. So these guys are gonna get higher contracts. So they're gonna set a new level. So it was better for the Cowboys to get it done right now. So, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that he wasn't deserving of it, because to me that's just bullshit. Well, Derek, like we said, when the TV contracts open up after this season, I think that the salary cap is going to explode. So I don't think we're going to have the issue with signing guys in the future. This is the reason why they gave Dak Prescott this contract. He's only $22 million on the cap this year, which is not bad, because look at Carson Wentz. He is alone, I think 30 something million a piece for the Colts and the Eagles on their salary cap. So look at it like that. We actually got Dak off the humble. Don't look at that 42 mil and be like, oh my God, don't worry about that. It's the cap hit that you need to worry about. And it ain't that bad. They signed Dak Prescott to a really good deal. So I'm not mad at it. Um, you lost your family because, look, I'm telling you, man, that shit crazy. And for my channel members, these are the things that we talked about on the private live streams. Like, I know some of you guys don't want to put your personal information out there, or your personal life stories out there, but that's why we have the private chats. We only have a couple of people in there. It's a couple of good people, and we all positive, and we all keep what we talk about in the private chat in the private chat. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, man, so for my channel members, thank you for supporting the channel. And, I'm going to keep doing these things because I think that it's important. It's really important that we do this, because we are human. Yes, we are all football fans. Some of us are Cowboy fans, some of us are fans of other teams, whatever the situation may be. Shout out to all the people that subscribe to my channel that are fans of other teams. Burgundy and Gold, man. Shout out to you and your channel and everything that you're doing over there for Washington. And it is what it is, man. We still a family, man. I mean, football, like I said, football brings together. But what keeps us here is the love that we have and the care that we have for each other. And I'm down with that, man. I just want us to be cool. So, and if y'all notice, like on my channel, I don't like a lot of that drama and all that troll crap. Like I'll get a troll up out of here. Like if you come in here on my channel with some negativity, you gotta go. You know what I mean? I'm more about quality than quantity. You know what I mean? You can have a whole bunch of friends, but if half your friends are trash, then what's the point? So that's how I feel about that. So yeah. Um, Before I end the stream, though, I will say that as far as all the guys that we got in free agency this year, you look at you look at uh, from Brett Urban to Carlos Watkins, and I think I need to do a little bit more research on Carlos Watkins and see what I can get about him because I don't think that he's. I just think he's going to be a rotational guy. Nothing really special, but just somebody that can be there in the rotation. So you talk about those two guys. You get Terrell Basham. I really like the Terrell Basham pick because you can move him around too. But defensive end right there to help out with D Law and Randy Gregory. That's a need right there. Um, you got Keanu Neal that got signed, and they're going to play him at both safety and at linebacker. So he's going to play a dual role there. Surtain was in the SEC. That's as good as it gets in college football, and he held his own. That's why I said if Surtain is there, pick him. I've been said that. Yes, we still need some linebackers, but you can get those in the draft. You get those in the draft. And free agency ain't over yet. There could be some guys that we're not even looking at. They could be like, oh, let's get them. So. Yeah, crazy Corvette. I hope you're all right, man. You gotta stay on your meds. You gotta stay on track, and you gotta pray and be positive, man. Because again, this ain't no joke. Um, so let's hope that we get some news tomorrow, Monday. Tomorrow's Monday, so they're gonna come in. These guys are gonna come in for their physicals, and they're gonna see which one of these guys are gonna be the next Dallas Cowboy. Whether it be Malik Hooker, whether it be Demontre Casey, or maybe both of them. Who knows? I follow you on Law Nation. I love your channels. Appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it. Shout out to Law Nation too. Law Nation, man, he's a dope individual, man. From knowing him personally, like he's a really cool dude. Devontre Campbell. Oh yeah, yes, I heard about him. Yeah, he definitely can play all three spots. Is he still available? Is my son making noises in his sleep? Do you think they should sign McCoy? I did want McCoy, but with the moves that they're making, it's kind of showing us that they don't really. I don't know because that injury history. I don't know. It really depends. They said they're playing the wait and see approach with McCoy. That's what they're doing. If Pitts is there, do you pick him over who? Over defense? Um, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Kyle Pitts. If you watched his some of his tape, that's a generational tight end right there. You need to go ahead and get him. If I don't give a damn if Kyle Pitts is there, pick him. Cowboys looking at third place. You smoking that shit. Looking at third place. You clearly ain't no Cowboy fan coming in here with that. 'Cause no way. Third place to who? To who? You sure? You tripping right now. Talking about so they gonna be in third place behind who? The Eagles. Look, let me tell you something. The Eagles picked the. I don't even remember their coach's name, but I don't have no faith in with the Eagles right now. Um, Washington definitely will be a competitor because they got a decent quarterback now. They got a journeyman, and I think that they're. I told y'all the Washington was one quarterback away from being a really good team because they got a good defensive front, and that defensive front will always keep them in games. So it is what it is. Um, yes, I know we have Jarwin and Schultz, but have you seen Pitts? Neither one of Jarwin or Schultz can do what Pitts can do. That boy can block and he can be your number one tight end. He can play the H and he can be like a receiver. That's a hmm. um, yeah. I still got my dog. I have a friend keeping her right now until I get back on my feet till I get my own place or whatever. But she's my dog's okay. She's good. She's just want to be loved by people. That's it. She's a very loving dog, and that's I don't know. She's like when they. I don't know if you ever owned a dog. I understand that animals and stuff are like they could be emotional support for you, and you don't even realize it. Just that dog being happy to see you every day is enough to make you smile, even when you had a bad day. So that's just I got that, and then being around my son as well. So whenever I have my son, that's my bright light as well too. My little man, he over there sleeping good too. Why is he hanging off the thing like that? Said the Eagles taking Pitts. The Eagles need to go ahead and get them some offensive linemen and some other things before they worry about getting Pitts. He said your cat's sleeping on you right now. That's what's up. Animals love their owners. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like a good support from your animal. Um, Gallimore and Hill offer more upside than McCoy. Don't get me wrong, McCoy is fine, but I want to see Gallimore and Hill get more opportunities. I agree with that, Stu. And I think that's what the Cowboys are thinking as well. That's probably the reason why McCoy hasn't been signed yet, because they see the upside with Gallimore. They saw some of the things that Tristan Hill was doing before he got injured. So we'll see what's going on there. Lansky, what it do, bro? What we need is a fat boy, one tech that can stuff the run and get after the quarterback on the three. Well, that's Brett Urban. We got that with Brett Urban. You signed Brett Urban. He's 6'7", 300 pounds. That's a big dude. Go look at his pictures. That boy's swollen. He look like a big ass bear. Look like a bear. Ain't nothing getting past his big ass. So we good. Yeah, if Pitts is there at 10, we're definitely taking him. If not, get Sertan. If not, get Slater. You're gonna have options at 10, guys. I've been telling y'all that. You're gonna what's going on, Rosin's reviews? You're gonna have um you're gonna have your pick of the crop. Do I think that Quiddy Pay could stand up and play outside linebacker in a 4-3 scheme? I don't know. Those if he played more of a 3-4. It really depends on him what he's comfortable with. I really don't know for sure though. Oh, the schedule's out already? I haven't seen it yet. If we get Pitts, our O will be unstoppable. And that's what I said, Tony. If Pitts is there, just grab him. Just fucking grab him. That's it. That's it. Just grab him. I think Pitts will make it to 10 because I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, and I want to say at least five of them, at least five teams are gonna pick quarterbacks this year. And then that leaves you with there's a wide receiver that's up there. There's Panay Sewell that's up there. The Bengals could probably get him at 6. So yes, I can pretty well see Pitts at number. I actually think that Caleb Farley might get picked before Pitts. So I'm just saying. J.C. Horn would be good with Diggs. I think he has more upside than Sertan. Um, quite possibly, but it's weird that they got a late round draft. They got a late first on J.C. Horn now. Oh, you were asking a question. No, I don't think it's out yet, crazy. Y'all be asking the same questions over and over. I guess because it's different people asking. Sorry. Rashawn Slater, Cal Pitts, either or, man. Either or. I'm good with either or. No. Don't trade Jarwin or Schultz. No. You're gonna need 3 tight ends. You're gonna need 3. You're gonna need 3 because we lost Blake Bell. So even if you get Pitts, and you still got Jarwin and Schultz, oh yeah, that's a good thing. No, you don't trade those guys. You don't do that. That would be dumb. You don't do that. You got your 3 guys right there. If you get Pitts, you said the schedule is out. The dates won't be set until after the draft. Got you. Okay. We know who we're gonna play. We just don't know when. That's what it is. Like they're setting up for a best player available. That's what I said. They're going best player available. I've been said that. Whoever is the best player that's there at 10, they're gonna fucking pick. If it's an offensive lineman, they're gonna pick it. If it's Pitts at tight end, they gonna pick it. If it's defense, definitely they gonna pick it. So I'm just saying. That's pretty much what they're gonna do at 10. I'm letting y'all know that is a fact. That is what they're gonna do. First of all, top 20 defense, you kind of already did that with the moves that you already made. All the Cowboys need is a middle of a pack defense and to be able to stop the run. That's it. You got Blake Irwin. I mean, you got Brett Urban, and I think that again, him being one of the best run stoppers in this league, unmistakably, you've already helped in that aspect. So getting more draft picks is only gonna fix and make your defense better. And definitely Dan Quinn is going to make these guys play better because he's going to play to the way that these guys play. Unlike what we had with uh, Mike Nolan. Playing the NFC South, AFC West. This is going to be tough. I definitely do not miss Jason Garrett. I don't know where you got that from. Because the devil is a liar. Sertan at 10. NFC East will draft all these SEC receivers, and we know what Sertan and Diggs combo looks like. Yes, we do. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. I wouldn't mind Sertan at 10. But like I said, they're going to go best player available. If he's there, then they're going to get him. If not, they'll get Rashawn Slater. If Rashawn Slater's not there, then they'll get Kyle Pitts. It just depends on who's going to be there at that 10th pick. And you know that other teams in the division is trying to get wide receivers because they see what the Cowboys have. So Yes, Quinn would definitely make Jalen Smith better as well. I said that earlier in the live stream that everybody that's been trying to get Jalen Smith off this team needs to understand that like Mike Nolan was playing him way wrong, way wrong. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Said the Eagles would get Sertan just to piss Cowboys off. Okay. Well, I think it's stupid to pick a player just to make another team mad. You pick him because you need him. Like that's real. That'd be dumb if they do that. You slamming some Bud Ice. Let's get this Cowboys. I feel you, Jordan. I need to get me. I haven't had a beer in a long time because I've been working out a lot and stuff, and I've been drinking water and stuff lately. So I've been trying to get, I've been getting my weight down. So yeah, what time is it? 5 o'clock. All right, I got to get my son ready to go too. So yeah, you said you can't get that Tropic Thunder movie out your head. I haven't seen that movie since it came out. That movie was funny. Jay Jones, we got 10 draft picks. We definitely will focus on defense. We've been focused on defense in in um, in free agency. That's all we got in free agency. We got Terrell Basher. We got Brett Urban. We got Carlos Watkins. We got some guys to help. We got Keanu Neal. And we're still going to get another guy tomorrow, whichever one of these guys has a better showing for their visit tomorrow. Hell, they might get both Malik Hooker and Kazi, KZ, whatever the hell his name is. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. So um, I'm looking for that news tomorrow. I'm excited about it. So he said keep away from knowledge. I don't mess with that stuff. I do natural stuff. I just basically do cardio because it ain't like I'm big. You know what I'm saying? Like I just need to tone what I already have. I'm still gonna be solid because again, I was born with these beautiful broad shoulders and arms and stuff. So weightlifting and just basically working on my midsection and my core. That's all I do. So basically, I just jog and I do sit ups and push ups and jumping jacks and burpees and things of that nature. So I did, and then I roller skate too. So skating definitely helps. Oh, you said Nautilus Diner. Oh, you talking about the one in Crofton? Oh man, I haven't been. That's still open. Is Nautilus still open? The one over there in Crofton? I don't. I thought they closed down after COVID. I haven't been over there in a long time. Crazy. I just do my mile and a half, man. I'm not a track star. Never been. I played football, so I ran enough just for football. So mile and a half is good enough for me. That's all I need to do. I'm not big on running. I hate running. That's my Achilles heel. Especially after playing football, messing up my knee. Oh no, Jay Jones, not just Nautilus, but there's another one over on the Glen Burnie side. Whenever you come down here, called Double T, that one's even better. The menu is stupid. I mean they sell everything in that diner, and I'm like, yeah, it is dangerous because you can mess around and get addicted. And be like, oh, we gonna hit this diner up. Be like, I don't know, I don't know. Count O'Neal, Trayvon Diggs, Donovan Wilson. If we draft Sertan, then we almost be a SEC secondary. I'm telling you. Um, why I keep forgetting about Anthony Brown? He's still here too. y'all stay trying not to fit. And Jay Lou. Yes, Mr. Hawkins, all the way from California. No, not devil T, double, double, like double cheeseburger, double T. I'll say sign both of them. The Cowboys can have three safeties. It's quite possible they could say. I'm gonna tell you one thing: if they sign both of them, Xavier Woods ain't coming back. And I'm actually surprised. Well, am I surprised that another team hadn't picked up Xavier Woods yet? Yes, Brown is okay, but Brown got speed though. You're welcome, Jay. What area you live in, Jay? You said Woods can kick rocks. don't nobody want no. Don't nobody want Xavier Woods. I feel bad for Xavier Woods. Y'all treat. Oh, North Carolina. I love North Carolina, man. I go down there and skate a lot. I love the roller skating rinks in North Carolina, especially down there at Kate's down the Indian Trail. I love it. That's where they have the skate conferences at. Man, I go down there. I had to drink like two Gatorades, two bottles of water, because you talking about Cramp City. Cause I be in there getting it. I don't even get off the floor. That's how much I be skating, bro. Retired out of Meade and moved to North Carolina. Okay, so you know this area then. So you know what it's like here. Then. You live in Spring Lake, North Carolina. I don't know where that is, but I mean I like North Carolina as a whole. I didn't say Xavier Woods was coming back. I said if they get both of these guys, Malik Hooker and KZ, he already not coming back. I mean that's come on. Say Xavier Woods getting burnt in Madden. I don't even play Madden no more, man. It's just crazy. It's near Fort Bragg and Fayetteville. Okay, so I know where those two places are. First of all, I love North Carolina because they got that they got cookout down there. I love cookout. Oh, I love cookout. I go when I drive through North Carolina. I always make sure I stop at cookout. If not for the food, I'll go get me some uh, one of those shakes or whatever. Those ice cream sundaes or whatever. Yeah, we talked about the blue dolphin. Oh my god, blue dolphin is dangerous. Blue dolphin is dangerous, and I can't go to blue dolphin, bro. With them big ass crab cakes, them crab cakes like this, like a rock. You be like, cause if you don't know how big the crab cake is, and you get a platter with two of them, shit, that's good eats right there. Matter of fact, I might do a food review on Blue Dolphin only because it's here and not anywhere else. So I might do that on my other channel, on my review channel. How do I feel about Anthony Harris going to Philly? Well, they decided to pay him the money that he wanted. The Cowboys obviously didn't want Anthony Harris because if they did, they would have signed him. So, good luck to Philly on that one. Yeah, when he said he don't play hard every play, that was Timbuktu is too, but I think that I actually think that Blue Dolphin is better than Timbuktu because they give you more food. John, you up there in Rochester? I never. So I've been through there because I've been to Canada before. I've been through Rochester and a little bit of Buffalo or whatever, but I don't. I've never like stayed up there or anything like that. I know it get cold as hell up there in the wintertime though. I do know that. Why you walk downstairs like you creep? Oh, cause he sleep. Look how he laying on the thing. I'm still on my live stream about the end of it. Yeah. The what they call it, the water bed. You said Xavier Woods killed his own career. What an idiot! I know. First of all, that's one thing that you don't say, and I'm pretty sure that he's not signed by other teams because of that reason. Because he made that comment that he don't go hard. And teams do not want to hear a player say ever that he don't go 100% every play. How do I feel about Galladay going to the Giants? You weren't in the chat earlier, but I said in the beginning of the chat that I'm not worried about Galladay because he has a big injury history, and I'm not wishing the injury on nobody, but I'm just saying that like if you go back and look at him, when he played with the Lions and things like that, he has an extensive injury history, and it is what it is. Salute to you too, Jay Jones. Appreciate you coming in the chat, bro. I'm actually about to end too because I'm more. Been on here 2 hours already, but you guys been in here consistently, so I've just been talking as you guys been here. So, and my little skate, I got a skate group chat, and they said y'all going skating tonight. And somebody said, "Hell yeah!" Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. But it's always a conversation on what break we going to tonight. Look, I don't care where y'all going. I'm going to the one that's popping. So, Ma, you need to come up there and just see.
What's that?
The rink I used to work at, Laura.
Oh, are they popping up there?
They do 30 and over on Sunday nights.
Oh, okay.
It's old head night, and I'm telling you, I love skating with the old head. Huh?
I know what's name used to like to go up there. Valerie used to like to go and check y'all out.
I haven't seen her in a while because she's trying to be the next she's trying to get on the city council. She's trying to be the next mayor. Yeah. I know she's been on the committee for a long time. Galladay been great on fantasy. Though you stupid. John, you said it's cold as shit up there. I know. Rochester, New York, bro. Shit, good luck. You gotta wear your snow boots every day. Every day. Every damn day. New York Giants can sign anyone they want. They still have Daniel Jones at quarterback and Jason Garrett as offensive coordinator. Facts. That's why I'm not worried about it. I'm actually more worried about Washington, the Washington football team, more than I am any other team in the division, because they went and got the journeyman Ryan Fitzpatrick. Because I already said all they needed was a solid quarterback to be a good team. Because Terry McLaurin is a really good receiver for them, and y'all know my mama gonna be talking a lot of crap because she a Washington fan. So y'all gonna hear her next season. Washington gonna beat y'all. Ain't nobody want to hear all that crap. I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to look. You said you back. You had to take a nap. You was tired. I feel you, bro. I'm actually about to close out in a minute. I just wanted to get some last minute conversation in here. Basham and Urban are two players I'm interested in seeing on the field. I think I think our defensive line has just gotten much better. With Basham, and you talking about like us going back to the 4-3, so that means D-Law can eat again, and he can play better again. I don't know what they're going to do with Alden Smith. I don't know if they're going to re-sign him or not. I haven't heard anything, but we'll see. This week is going to be interesting because this is the week where Cowboys are going to start making moves, and they might end up getting a backup quarterback too. You never know. Danny Pennies, you mean? Oh, Jordan, I'm so sick of hearing people talking about trading Gallup for Gilmore. It's not going to happen. Cowboys are not trading Michael Gallup. They actually want Gallup for the future. I'm telling y'all right now what the Cowboys are thinking in their mind, and Dak Prescott being in their ear now that he got his money. Dak don't want Gallup to go nowhere. Gallup ain't going nowhere. Okay, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. And to trade all of those assets for Gilmore, I think is dumb because you got an over the road player. The guy's been in the league for a long time. I'm not taking nothing away from Stephon Gilmore. He's a great DB, but you're not getting a DB in his prime. That's the problem. You don't trade assets for a guy over his prime. That's the dumbest shit in the world. You don't do that. That's not football business sense. It makes no sense to do that. You said you're interested in drafting a young quarterback or signing a young quarterback. No, let's get an old journeyman in Fitzpatrick. Right. That's what they did. But I'm not taking nothing away from Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think he's a really good journeyman quarterback. But the reason why he's so inconsistent. Ryan Fitzpatrick will give you 3 or 4 games of like, damn, he just threw for 400 yards. He a beast. And then the next game, he throwing interceptions like a motherfucker. And you sitting there like, what the hell? It's a reason why he's played on 7 different teams in the NFL. Got to do your research. I'm just saying. It is what it is. E2 Blue, do you think that Kumo is guilty for what Kumo did? Bruh, I try to stay out that. I try to stay out that politics shit, but I don't know. I don't know, John. You let me know. You live up there. You're with all that shit.
I can get with him on that one.
No, don't look, because my mother had you will talk your ear about that politics stuff.
Yeah, I get with him.
We're not gonna talk about Kumo. We're not gonna talk about Kumo because my mama down here, so we ain't gonna do that.
Tell him I don't never know because you got women out here. I ain't with that two things.
Nope. Okay. Nope. We're not gonna do that. Not today. Devil is a liar. We're not gonna do that today, mama. Hell no. Folks with this damn fantasy football mentality. I know Thomas Garrett is killing me. Like they think that this is not Madden. This ain't fantasy football. It don't work like that. You can't do that. I think we should get J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson? And look, and then throw 8 picks in the game, right? Right. That's.
I need to put my politics on YouTube.
You're gonna get shut down immediately. YouTube don't play that.
Not really.
You better stay on Facebook.
It's what you say.
No. Mom. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how YouTube works. I've been a YouTuber for a while now.
2 of my accounts flagged.
No, but yeah, you're gonna get your shit flagged. They're gonna take it down and be like, nope. You would never have an account ever again. They see you try to log in with a different name. They're like, this is the same person. Bring that over here. Let me tell you something. On these live streams, if I'm live streaming, whatever, Shay, don't Shay, don't do it, Shay. Shay, don't entertain her, Shay. Shay, do not entertain her.
Tell her I'm gonna open up my political.
Shay, Shay.
Tell her I got one that's called Real Political.
Oh my God, Shay.
Already on Facebook.
No, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that. You too, John Dirt. Appreciate you coming in, bro. Oh, you said no. He's on his 9th team. Okay, well I try to give him credit, David Jenkins. I said 17. So he's on his 9th team. That's even worse. So look. So like I was trying to tell my mother that like she tried to start a YouTube channel talking politics. She gonna get that thing shut down in one day. Because you can't come in here. You can't come in here. Like I can't live stream. I can't show the TV while I'm live streaming while the game is on. They would shut my channel down instantly. I'll be in the middle of talking. Yeah, y'all. My channel be buffering like a mother.
If they want to follow me, they can go on Facebook.
Ain't nobody following you.
Yeah, people follow me. I got a lot of
Oh my God! Don't nobody want to follow your Facebook, shawty? God. John said, "Let's do this."
Hey, I keep it real.
No, because John is up there in upstate New York, and you know that's the.
I keep it real.
Look,
it's called Real Political.
Look, what we're not gonna do. You said we should get Aaron Donald. How? How? How you gonna get Aaron Donald? Oh, here. Let me slide him up. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get him straight when I finish this live stream because I gotta take him home soon anyway. So, um, yeah, Aaron Donald. Good luck with that. How you gonna do that? How you gonna finagle that? And you talking about some money? We ain't got no money for Aaron Donald. African News Diaspora channel is black owned on YouTube. Yeah, but there's certain things you can't you can't go on YouTube to start talking bad about, like, as much as we want to say bad things about Trump, you can't.
Shit, I didn't bash his ass.
Yeah, but Ma, that's Facebook. YouTube is a whole different guidelines. You can't do that on YouTube.
It's the truth. I told the truth.
In mind, maybe the truth, but you can't do that.
Well, he didn't want to put himself out there like that.
Hey,
he said what he said.
But there's people that like that shit. So, it is what it is. This is the type of world we live in. But anywho, you said Alex Smith. I wouldn't mind Alex Smith as a backup. As long as he ain't got to play that much. Shay said, "I'll follow your mommy." Oh Lord, come on now! Don't. Y'all feeding the beast right now. I need to stop that. Y'all feeding the beast. Can we get Ndamukong Suh? So I don't know if you was in the chat earlier, Hannah, but I was talking about Ndamukong Suh, and I said if Tampa Bay decides they don't want to re-sign him or whatever, the Cowboys can maybe get him late. If he wants a cheap 1-year contract, but if he doesn't accept that, then because Suh like his money, Suh like money, every contract he get. But yeah, that's it. It is what it is. So, is he waking up? I think my son's waking up, so I'm gonna have to end. So I actually got a good little 2 hours in here while my son was asleep. So that boy slept for 3 hours, like he getting up now. Aussie. Austin, come here. Come here. I know he just look. Come on, you want to say bye to my subscribers before I log off?
He's like, what are you talking about?
I know he don't even. He all disoriented. I just woke up, Daddy. Leave me alone. Man, I love to have Kyrie Alexander, Khalil Mack. Man, we ain't getting none of those type of guys. None of that. But see, this is the thing. Like we can't live in a fairy tale world when it comes to defense. I'm trying to, Lola. I'm trying to. Come here. Come here. You just on your defense, you just want guys that are gonna do what they need to do. I gotta change your diaper too, boo boo. All right. There go little man. Say hi. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
We can get Suh on a incentives deal. He better like his money because he just came a father twin. Yeah, because being a daddy, a new daddy. And see, my little man will be 2 in May. So you good? You got a good sleep?
Because I'm gonna go to the casino.
I know y'all remember when I did videos with him earlier when I was still living in the old house? How small he was. I mean, this boy walking around and running now. I mean, he just woke up now, so he ain't talking right now. But that boy could get loud. He be screaming his ABCs, and he loves the word oval. Like apparently that's his favorite shape now. So
and he knows that he points to everything that's oval. Oval.
Oval. He looked at the light fixture. The light fixture was oval. He's like oval.
He pointed to it. Oval.
Yep, it's my little man right here. You know
what? Light fixture. Oval.
Oh, Jordan, I know it'd be a dream signing. Trust me, I know.
He said it. Oval.
Oval. Say it again. Say oval.
Say oval. Oval.
Say go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Say go Cowboys. Mike McCarthy did draft Zaire Alexander. Where's Zaire Alexander? Is he around? I don't know. But anyway, I'm about to log off now. I'm about to get a little man straight, get him cleaned up, and get him ready to go. Look at him. Look at the smile. Look at the smile. Look at that smile. Yeah. You smile. You wave. I know you don't know who you're talking to, but nope. You can't have that. Nope. All you need to know is the Dallas Cowboys. We brainwashed. Right. I know. Right. I'm at the. Well, you know his mama's a Ravens fan, so I'm gonna have to figure out that part. He could be a fan of both, but when he get older and he start hanging out with me and be on the channel, it's gonna be Cowboys all day. I gotta get you a Cowboys outfit too. So. You said Green Bay. Oh, he's still with Green Bay. Oh, okay, yeah. He's probably gonna stay over there then because they doing well. But anyway, any last comments, questions, concerns you guys have before I log out? It was really nice having you guys on here today. Appreciate all the 70 some people that was in here. Now we're down to 44, but I know some of you guys had to go. Appreciate it. But yeah, for me and little man, little Austin, say hi, say wave. E2 Foots the King's son turned 1. Yes, and that's crazy because I feel like Foots just had his kid. But shout out to Foots the King, man. We all new daddies out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had mine late. But,
and tell the guy that talk about
go my frat.
Huh? And tell the guy that said Kumo, that's politics.
Well, no, he was talking about Kumo because he's up there. He lives up in New York.
And so I want to tell him it's politics.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that. But anyway, because y'all about to get my mom hyped, so I'm gonna have to get up out of here. So I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, get my son straight. Hopefully, I get some skate videos. And those of you that follow my other channel that I have now, E2 Blue Reviews. I have 3 videos up now where I did some food reviews, and I will be doing more. I'm gonna be kicking out a bunch of content on that channel as well, and my son Austin with his facial expression. Why he do that? I don't know why he do that. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, it's your boy E2 Blue. Y'all have a good evening. Peace out. Hopefully we get some good news tomorrow for some signings. Peace out.